We didn't know anybody when we first walked on campus here, and the kids were welcomed, we were welcomed, and it just felt at home and right for everybody.
I believe what makes St. Genevieve School a special place is what drew me and my siblings and my parents here some years back. It's a place where the staff is really dedicated to all the families of the school, and that's not an easy environment to replicate.
I wanted to teach at St. Genevieve School because my children went here. It's always had a good reputation for good education, and I'm able to continue that.
I chose St. Genevieve for my kids because I feel it is important and special to have their faith a part of their everyday learning experience.
The value of a Catholic education in contrast to a public school education, in my opinion, is the fact that the Catholic schools have the freedom to teach religion, number one, which then involves faith, morals, ethics, which sets the tone then for the children as they go through their teenage years. The tone is set. The tone is set.
St. Genevieve is special to me because the leadership of the pastor, the examples that the teachers set every day in their classrooms, in the building, and also the focus and dedication of the families that just create an all-around good spirit in the school.
I was a student here years ago. I always felt like it was such a good and wholesome family atmosphere, and once I grew up it was always my goal to allow my children to come to school here also.
I'm a product of Catholic education. I grew up going to Catholic elementary school and then on to private high school, and I know that not only do you get the values, the religious values, but you also get a great education behind it. The teachers are they're here for the students.
The thing that stood out to me and the reason why I wanted to teach here was their priorities and our priorities here at St. Genevieve. There are students and our faith. We do everything we can for our students. This community is so intimate and so personal that we are able to go above and beyond and personalize so much of our work with the students.
In second grade, my teacher is very nice. She helps out a lot. Her name is Mrs. C, and she's a very nice teacher.
I feel that when you send and decide to make that sacrifice, to send your children to a Catholic school, you're going to get a well-rounded student. You're going to get a student that's going to score very well because the academic level and the teachers that are here really strive for that. But at the same time, they're also going to be educating your student in how to be stewards of their community.
I think the teaching is absolutely amazing. His teacher works with him one-on-one. It's a very small classroom size. He really gets specialized individual attention on homework, assignments. So I really feel like I have a great support system with this teacher.
The teachers, they're very patient. She always has a really bright face on, so that always makes me feel really comfortable and in a good mood. Whenever I get into her classroom, she kind of brightens my face up, and she always makes me in a good mood.
I work with my students on a day-to-day basis by trying to be mostly hands-on. Learning nowadays, or at least in the past, have been kind of boring as to where students are just sitting there during the lecture. I like to be more involved in their own learning, as where they can be excited about what they're learning and want to do it day to day.
One of the most fun things I've done at St. Genevieve School was one time in religion class we reenacted the Passover feast, and it was really fun. We had flatbread and lamb and hard-boiled eggs and this mixture of applesauce and graham crackers, which is actually really good. And we all had a really good time, and yeah, it was really fun.
The teachers and the staff are like second parents to our kids. You know, all the students in each class kind of grow up like siblings almost. It's just a really family-oriented atmosphere, and the communication with the parents is fantastic.
Academics is important, but it's the people that is made me want to come here. It's the dedicated and caring staff who cares about the kids doing well academically. It is all the parents that volunteer for all the wonderful events that we have here, that it fosters friendships. I have made friends here from volunteering that will last me a lifetime.
We all are in it together, we all have the same goals, and it's very exciting to have such enthusiasm coming in our doors and building our school together.
I would tell someone thinking of sending their child to St. Genevieve that it's the best decision that I ever made. And I have never second-guessed myself. I know in my heart that it's the best place for my kids. If a faith-based education is important, if a strong family community element is important, if great academics are important, I think St. Genevieve is a wonderful choice.